Knoxville Visitor Center, the site of the live WDVX Blue Plate Special, Monday through Thursday and on Saturday at noon. You can watch today's performance on our Facebook Live. Right now, it's time. Please make welcome your host for the WDVX Blue Plate Special, Red Hickey.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We are here hanging out inside Visit Knoxville. You can feel free to come join us if you like to see some free live music. If you can't be here with us, you can jump on over there and watch it streaming live from our WDVX YouTube channel or Facebook page. We have two acts for you here today on the show. Visiting with us from Nashville, Halena Hallberg is here with us today and will be up the second half of the show. To get things started, he's been here with us before, but you were supporting someone else. Yeah, he was here with Stoll. Y'all give a great big welcome. He's visiting with us from Flagstaff, Arizona. Welcome Ryan Biter to the Blue Plate Special.
Cold hands, big dreams, early spring, another empty room in East Tennessee. 12 shows down, 4 more towns, but Mama calls me. Boy, where the hell you been? I've been eyeing the women, dodging the drink, smoke just enough so I don't think about the road I'm on, the time spent gone, till my dreams come home, till my dreams come home. It takes miles and time from ties that bind a hello stranger. I got a wife back home. I'm alone in fall. I love her cause, but I can't tell her what I've been going through. I've been eyeing the women, dodging the drink, smoke just enough so I don't think about the road I'm on, the time spent gone, till my dreams come home, till my dreams come home. I'll be coming home soon, just a couple days. I'll be coming home soon, changing all my ways. I'll be coming home soon, just a couple days. I'll be coming home soon, changing all my ways. 'Cause I've been eyeing the women, dodging the drink, smoke just enough so I don't think about the road I'm on, the time spent gone, till my dreams come home, till my dreams come home. All right, Blue Plate, can you help me out? Give me a clap, 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 clap. Cool. I'm gonna sing something, you repeat it, okay? I'll be coming home soon. A little more, yeah. I'll be coming home soon. Yeah. I'll be coming home soon. I'll be coming home soon. Cold hands, big dreams, early spring, another empty room in East Tennessee. Thank you so much. It's so good to be here from Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm between time zones, so I have no idea what's going on. So about a year ago, I spent some time in the behavioral health unit, and I've always had a history of depression and illness, but this time it hit in a very different way. And something about when you hit rock bottom, you kind of come back up. It's a long journey, right? And we're a year later, and I'm proud to say I am still here, and I'm putting in the work each day. And if you are too, I love you and I want you to succeed. But I had a roommate, and I've heard this from many people who have come off of alcohol. They said, man, if it wasn't for the bottle, I wouldn't have realized everything else that was wrong with me, because for them, it was just symptomatic of greater hurts and greater pains. It's called If It Wasn't for the Bottle. I never felt this low before. Can't even tell you what I came here for. But it's been 6 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days. The booze is gone, but the man remains. I've been broken, I'm rebuilding. I got sins I need forgiven. So please don't judge what I'm about to say. But if it wasn't for the bottle, who knows where I could have been. I ain't saying it's been good for me, but it's taught me time and again that I'm a lot that messed up, penchant to make myself alone. But if it wasn't for the bottle, I never would have known. I've always been a building man, made all my problems with my own 2 hands. But now my life needs demolition. I need love, sleep, and nutrition still. And I see help me find my way. But if it wasn't for the bottle, who knows where I could have been. I ain't saying it's been good for me, but it's taught me time and again that I'm a lot bit messed up, penchant to make myself alone. But if it wasn't for the bottle, I never would have known. It wasn't mama, it wasn't Jesus that helped me find my way. It wasn't therapy, it wasn't AA that brought me here today. If it wasn't for the bottle, who knows where I could have been. I ain't saying it's been good for me, but it's taught me time and again that I'm a lot bit messed up, but I don't have to be alone. But if it wasn't for the bottle, I never would have known. But if it wasn't for the bottle, I never would have known. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is Ryan Biter with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Did you, Ryan, did you grow up in Flagstaff?
Yeah, I moved there when I was about, 20 years ago I moved there. Whatever age that is now. I forget how old I am, right? I'm in Knoxville. I got that down.
You know, musicians are always curious because it's early in the day for them and they're like, what are we talking about? And I'm always like, it's easy questions. Don't worry about it. It's stuff you don't even have to think about. But when you're like deprived of sleep and you're in a 3-hour time zone difference, you know, and you and you have a 10:30 in the morning load in, and you're like, what even is that? I don't know what that means.
With that being said, I don't want to sound like a complaint. I'm very thankful to be here, and I'm thankful for all of you. I really am.
No, but I understand your confusion. So, yeah, it's time zones. It's crazy, but yeah. So, did you come from a musical family
You
at
know,
all?
my biological dad, who I'm not super close with, he sings. He sang, and he's got an absolutely beautiful kind of baritone voice. And but I didn't really grow up with around the house. But I got an uncle who's a professional bass player for some country acts, and I guess so. My grandpa was a handyman and accordion player, so he played the polka circuit in Southern California, and he played the accordion. So I guess kind of a musical family, but not in my immediate family.
All right.
But I was always encouraged to do it.
Well, how did your musical journey begin?
So I was a band nerd. Any of those in the house?
Yeah.
I played clarinet and saxophone. That was my thing until somewhere around middle school. I picked up guitar, and then it just led me all kinds of places since then. So there's very few moments in my life where I feel guided or like I'm on some path. But this has been one of those things that it just kind of snowballed. I wouldn't say I set out to do this, but somewhere along the line, it's like, oh, you've been touring for a couple years now. And so, the path kind of led itself. I don't necessarily think I chose it, but I kind of followed it, if that makes sense.
A lot of people, when they start playing music or guitars, they start out with covers. Did it work that way with you, or were you writing songs right out?
You know, I
out
was
of
writing
gate?
songs pretty early, which is crazy. And I look back on some of those, and sometimes I think like 14-year-old Ryan had some insights about the world that I'm always surprised by, and sometimes I'm surprised by how dumb I was too. But I think the first song I learned on guitar was a song by Weezer, actually. Beverly Hills, I think was the first song I learned, or maybe it was like Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. You know, I think that might have been one of the first songs.
So, do you? And I always ask people this: Do you do co-writing?
I do a little bit. I've written a couple songs with a buddy of mine out of Mobile named Eric Erdman. He's kind of a long-time kind of folk Americana superstar, playboy guy. He's super cool. I've written with him a little bit, but I don't do as much co-writing now. And I'm a little slower in my output now.
All right. So Ryan's current project there is called Training Wheels, but you're working on some new material?
Yeah, Training Wheels, like kind of COVID sort of delayed some things, you know, and so I didn't really promote the album as much as I could have, and I think by the time we got done, I had kind of moved on. You know, the whole album was very much about coming of age and being a 20-something. And I'm 32 now, I've got a daughter now, and the record, when I got done, I just felt like, is this the album I want my daughter to know me by? And that kind of messed me up. So I sort of pulled a lot of the promotional efforts for it, and so I didn't really do anything with it, and I wanted something a little more authentic to me. But the album's out, you can find it, and it's not that I'm not proud of it, but yeah, I'm working on a new album, kind of in pre-production with a buddy of mine named Sean Byrne in Nashville. We've been kicking around ideas for a couple months, and I think we're going to set a date in September, October to start on it.
Okay. So Ryan is headed on to Surf City, North Carolina. Don't know exactly where that is, but it sounds fabulous.
I don't either. But I know the venue host has put me up in his beach house. So that sounds pretty darn cool.
Yes, it sounds fabulous. On Friday, he'll be in Hampstead, North Carolina.
Yeah, at the listening room there.
Saturday down in Marietta, Georgia. And then on Monday over in Decatur, Georgia, which is basically Atlanta at Eddie's Attic there. The tour goes on. You can find the complete listing by visiting his website there at ryanbitermusic.com. And there's merch available over here at the merch table for those folks here in the house. You can also, we always encourage our audience to shake and howdy with our performers and thank them for making music for us here. But for now, I'm going to back on out of the way so we get more of that. This is Ryan Biter on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
And I would encourage you to buy merch because it would be very irresponsible of you to let my family go hungry. I used to believe I'd be called up to the heavens, that I'd see my Maker's face and have a mansion in the sky. But now I've grown and I have nothing to believe in. There ain't no lamp that lights my way, no path that guides me home. Bound to wander this old world on my own. But I've got a song, I've got a melody, I've got some people that I love singing next to me. I don't know what happens next, I don't know what death will bring, but I believe in the songs that I sing. Yeah, I believe in the songs that I sing. When I was singing in the pews, well, I was really part of something, as if the angels gathered around and abided by my days. But I still get that feeling every time I lift my voice up in somebody's living room or a big old lit up stage. It don't make much, but damn, it feels great. 'Cause I've got a song, I've got a melody, I've got some people that I love singing next to me. I don't know what happens next, I don't know what death will bring, but I believe in the songs that I sing. Yeah, I believe in the songs that I sing. Sometimes I feel low, like I lost my faith and should give up. 'Cause no matter what I do, I'd never be good enough. But then I hear a song I love and I remember why I started. The music found me, surrounded me, called me by name, saved my soul, and I'll never be the same. 'Cause I've got a song, I've got a melody, I've got some people that I love singing next to me. I don't know what happens next, I don't know what death will bring, but I believe in the songs that I sing. Yeah, I believe in the songs that I sing. Oh, I believe in the songs that I sing. Thank you very, very much. It means an awful lot. So for this last tune, I figured I'd tear it up a little bit. If that's okay with you guys, we can rock it out the more in a bit. I got the radio up and the windows down. I got brand new rubber rolling on the ground. Going back where people know my name, in the land of drought and the land of flames. I need a red dirt and a painted sky, a place to live and a place to die. 'Cause when I'm gone too long, I can feel it in my chest. Gotta get back where I belong, where my soul can find some rest. I'm heading out west. I'm heading out west. I need a mountain air and a clear dark sky. I got to get away from these city lights and trying to be somebody out on the road. It feeds the beast, but does it feed my soul? When I'm gone too long, I can feel it in my chest. Gotta get back where I belong, where my soul can find some rest. I'm heading out west. I'm heading out west. Going where I know I'm loved. I'm going where the sky above is free and clear to be. I'm going where I know I'm loved. I'm going where the sky above is free and clear to be. I'm going where I know I'm loved. I'm going where the sky above is free and clear to be. I'm going where I know I'm loved. I'm going where the sky above is free and clear to be. When I'm gone too long, I can feel it in my chest. Gotta get back where I belong, where my soul can find some rest. I'm heading out west. I'm heading out west. Thank you all so very much. Ryan Biter, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I would hope so, wouldn't I? This song might fall into the category of a little too honest. It's called Maybe Another Time. You started out as a friend of mine, but then a spark got lit and a thought went wild. But telling you would be a step too far. We're just smoking a joint in my car. How I love to hold you, but I just can't cross that line. Maybe another time. You came at the wrong damn time in my life. I got a brand new baby and I love my wife. I can't think about what might be, 'cause my time has limits and rent ain't free. Still I love the notion of your unwed hand in mine. Maybe another time, maybe another time. Yeah, it's crossed my mind that it might work a little further down the road. But what does that say about me and the man I'd be if I always let my heart get what it wants when life says don't? I've tried to get you out of my mind, but these intrusive thoughts, they've grown with time. When I close my eyes, I see your face, but whenever I'm with you, I avoid your gaze. My wife doesn't judge me, but that don't mean I'm fine. Maybe another time, maybe another time. Yeah, it's crossed my mind that it might work a little further down the road. But what does that say about me and the man I'd be if I always let my heart get what it wants? Well, life says we don't have time to go too far. We both got car seats in our cars. You got your own life, and I should tend to mine. 'Cause it would crack my heart and vows wide open, all because I had the notion there was some way that you could be mine. So maybe another time, it's crossed my mind that it might work a little further down the road. But what does that say about me and the man I'd be if I had anything but my family on my mind? So not this time.
Thank you so much, Knoxville. Appreciate you.
Ryan Biter on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Again, you can find more information by visiting the website there, ryanbiter.com. And he has merch available right over at the merch table over there. Feel free after the show to shake and howdy with him, and certainly thank him for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. Again, he's headed over to Surf City, North Carolina tomorrow, Friday in Hempstead, Saturday Marietta, and on Monday Decatur. All that on the website and more right there at ryanbitermusic.com. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It's where we have the big plate on Fridays at noon. This Friday, Steph Cabell and Serena will be with us. We're going to have 2 acts for you this Friday, where normally we just have 1. You can find information about that on our website at WDVX.com. Support also comes from Visit Knoxville and Senior Financial Group, your neighborhood Medicare partner. For more than 30 years, Senior Financial Group's been on a mission to make Medicare more affordable. Information and assistance available at sfgmedicare.com, 865-777-0153. So, here we go with the second half of the Blue Plate Special today. She is based currently out in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know. How long have you been in Nashville?
Actually, only a year.
Only a year.
Yeah, we moved down from New York last year, and it's a vibe. It's awesome. It's really great.
Give a great big welcome to Halena Hallberg to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you so much. Take your drink, follow me, 'cause there's nowhere in the world I would rather be than with you on your side of the pillow. far as we're concerned, only half is true about who we are on that side of the pillow. Then we'll have it all, proverbial. We'll be hot and whole, in tune and all, and then we'll fall in love. Exactly what we're looking for, somewhere to rest your head and all, on your side of the pillow, on your side of the pillow. This I know, you're the one. We'll have trials and tribulations and lots of fun when it's us on that side of the pillow. Things are soft, things are cool, and when we're aiming high, there's one single rule in this land, on your side of the pillow. Then we'll have it all, proverbial. We'll be hot and whole, in tune and all, and then we'll fall in love. Exactly what we're looking for, somewhere to rest your head and all, on your side of the pillow, on your side of the pillow, on your side of the pillow, on your side of the pillow.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's such an honor and a pleasure being here today. So this thing that I have in my lap, this instrument is called an Appalachian dulcimer. And I think, here's my theory, I think that more people in this room know what this is than on any of my normal tours ever. And it really is, it's truly, it's such a cool piece of culture to get to carry around and to get to write songs on. And it's just all the more special that I'm in a place and a part of the country and a part of the state that is familiar with this instrument. For those of you who are not, this is an Appalachian dulcimer. It is obviously from the region of Appalachia. I got really interested in it through Joni Mitchell, surprise, surprise. But many other big artists have played it, like Cyndi Lauper and Dolly Parton. Gene Ritchie, obviously, lots of good folky people. But my favorite thing about playing this instrument is that I get to take stories from my own culture, which is, I'm actually from Sweden. I'm Swedish, but I spent most of my life in Switzerland, which doesn't get confusing ever. But this next song I want to share is off my debut album that came out in March called Epithet. And it is inspired by the Swedish woods that I grew up in, and it's a bit of a call to action to go out and step out of your comfort zone. And oh, thank you. Oh, nice. Yeah. So if you Scandinavian culture, there's a lot of music. So that question you asked before, if Ryan grew up around music, I think for in Sweden, you just do. You sing in the choir. There's music around you at all times. So thank you so much. And this is From the Outside.
I do believe that the only way it is out, I get quiet when they seem to shout. My mind is on the forest floor, sending thoughts to the ether. They gave me choices, but I wasn't really free to choose, set myself up to lose. And when they said live or die, I said neither. You said nowhere fast, I say someday soon. I'm not running, have to break to bend. In the end, I've seen it all from the outside. I do believe that the only way out is in. Is it enough to win some sympathy lost on a winning cause of the great protector? Oh, how I relish masculinity in heels. We don't have time for feels or empathy. If you don't go to therapy soon, you'll just end up a projector. You said motherhood, I say menarche. I'm not running, I'm finding my stride. I know I'll see the trees of the forest from the outside. And even when the danger's calling, the insides are falling, and I might have to break to bend in the end. And if it all comes crashing down, and I never quite make it out, that's when I'll pack up my life and I'll settle down somehow, saying at least I tried. And I'll have stories on my side. I'm not running, I'm finding my stride. I know I'll see the trees of the forest from the outside. And even if I come home with broken bones, at least I may have learned to mend. 'Cause in the end, I'll have seen it all from the outside.
Thank you.
This is Halena Hallberg with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Helena for the people searching out there trying to figure this all out. So, let's see. She was born Swiss,
I know it's really confusing.
grew up in Switzerland. How long have you been in the States in general?
I've been in the States for 9 years now, I think.
Okay.
So it's been a minute. I spent a lot of time in New York City, and then Nashville. It's been great.
So, and your parents were Swiss.
My parents are actually from Sweden.
It's
So
from
I spent a lot
Sweden.
of my life in Sweden.
So, you don't have any accent.
Yeah, so I lived in the States for a few years when I was a very small child. And as you know, with small children, they pick up languages very quickly. And a good amount of imposter syndrome also. That's also led me to really work on my American accent, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. So you were saying that you grew up around music. It was just instilled. How did you get started? I mean, especially, I wouldn't think Appalachian dulcimer would be a really popular instrument where
Yeah.
you were growing up. So
Yeah.
how did that all happen?
It's actually a really cool story. We were on tour kind of in the southeast going down from New York, and we were on our way back through, and we were driving through Appalachia. And I had been wanting a dulcimer for a number of years, but they're not that easy to find. You can't just walk into a guitar center and buy a dulcimer.
You can pretty much go to any garage sale in town.
That
and
is
find
very
one.
true. That is very true. Yeah. But so I found a dulcimer builder in Boone, North Carolina, called High Country Dulcimers. If anyone knows of them, there's a man named Mac McKinney, Clarence Mac McKinney, who built these, which was my first dulcimer. They built these instruments at High Country Dulcimers in Boone, North Carolina, and we were passing right through there, and so I was like, this is my chance, this is when I'm gonna get one. And I call, and it turns out that Mac had passed away 2 days before from lung cancer. So I talked to his apprentice, who was also named Clarence, and he ended up selling me one of his 4 last dulcimers, and that was kind of my beginning with the instrument, and that has kind of colored the whole my whole artistry with the dulcimer, because I became so in touch with the community and with the history and with these builders.
So when
that's how that
you
happened.
buy a dulcimer, it doesn't mean how to fret it and stuff. I mean, how to play it. So how did you figure that out? Did YouTube, or did somebody teach you?
I did play guitar before, so I wasn't new to fretted instruments. And then I went to school for jazz, which isn't really relevant other than the fact that this is a diatonic. Appalachian dulcimers typically, classically, have a diatonic fretboard, which means you're doing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do instead of chromatic half steps. And so my jazz education actually helped me in a huge way learning how to play this dulcimer, because it goes up in modes, not in keys like guitars. But a lot of it was, there's so many dulcimer festivals around, virtual dulcimer festivals. There's so much out there, so many ways you can learn, and those are the people I'm trying to champion and promote when I'm out playing. So.
Well, y'all, Helena's got some merch available over there after the show. And again, feel free to shake and howdy with her afterwards. She is headed this weekend, July 20th, down to Trussville, Alabama. Okay. And on the 23rd, a performance in Nashville. You can find her complete tour schedule right there at HelenaHallberg.com for more information. I'm backing out of the way, y'all. It's Halena Hallberg on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thank you so much. This is the bane of my existence with the dulcimer, is that you have to retune it quite often. This next song I want to share is a really, really special song and dear to my heart. It is called Lighthouse, and it is based on surprisingly, a lighthouse in the little strait, in the little body of water that lies between Denmark and Sweden. It's called the Öresund. And this fishing village where this lighthouse is a little fishing village called Viken in a part of Sweden called Skåne. And that's where I grew up. My grandmother lived there until last year when she passed away. She was the first person to ever get to hear this song, and then she passed away 3 months later. So there are a lot of reasons why this song is special to me. The lighthouse growing up became a place where I was able to come back and really assess where I was in life, and like what if my life was going the way I wanted to, if I needed to change anything. So this lighthouse became very important to my growth, I guess. So this is Lighthouse.
Oh, I've been shedding all these fears for years now, but once in a while life comes rushing through me. And on the stony steps up to the lighthouse, I start looking back on the things that grew me. Oh, if you meet me at the lighthouse, lighthouse, so where the sun goes down over the horizon, see me at the lighthouse, lighthouse. Oh, each year as I grow older, suddenly it runs through me like a ripple on the ocean air, and all the turns that threw me, all connected as I'm standing there, feeling the ripple, ripple. I get hung up on little things that I'm not proud of. Hollow distractions come so easy. But if you don't care, then they won't care, and maybe that's the answer to find the life you want to see. Oh, if you meet me at the lighthouse, lighthouse, so where the sun goes down over the horizon, see me at lighthouse, lighthouse. My return is all I hope for. Suddenly it runs through me like a ripple on the ocean air, and all the turns it threw me, all connected as I'm standing there, feeling the ripple. There's a really beautiful moment where this lighthouse, where the sun comes up, when the sun comes up right behind the lighthouse, and that's, here she comes. Oh, here she comes, the rippling sun. She'll tell me, oh, if I've done enough. Nothing's won, there's years to come if I am lucky to finesse it up. Suddenly it comes through me like a ripple on the ocean air, and all the turns they threw me, all connect as I'm standing there, feeling the ripple, ripple. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Amazing. Yeah, so something really cool happened last week, actually. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to play at the Library of Congress with the American Pops, which was very exciting, and it was a dulcimer and an orchestra, and we got featured on PBS, and it was a great day for the dulcimer community, I'll just say that. I'm going to share what song we did, and this is kind of a perfect example of what I'm most passionate about, which is bringing my Swedish background and my Swedish culture to you all through this instrument. So feel free to sing along, because you'll probably know it. Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You've come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high, with a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in the mood for a dance, and when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. You're a teaser, you turn him on, leave him burning and then you're gone, looking out for another. Anyone will do. You're in the mood for a dance, and when you get the chance, feel free to sing along. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Can't hear you. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, might even call her the dulcimer queen.
Bad joke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
This is Halena Hallberg with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one last tune here in just a minute, but how about we get one more round of applause for Ryan Biter, the first half of the show here today. Y'all here in the house, feel free to stop by the merch table, certainly shake and howdy with our performers and just thank them for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. We'd like to invite you to join us again tomorrow. David Easterling will be back with us along with Dan Raza, who comes, well, about maybe once every couple of years across the pond to visit with us from England. You can always find out who is heading in our direction by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. We are a listener-supported radio station. There's always a little donation bucket in the back of the room, a little love in the bucket. Keeps the good music going here on the Blue Plate Special. HelenaHallberg.com for more information. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here with us today. Will you leave us with the last one?
I will. I'll actually play one off the record. It is the title track called Epithet, and it was really cool because we had so many women were involved in the creation of this album and all the additional materials, all the music videos, everything. So this song, being about catcalling, was kind of the perfect song for the record. I also have for those of you who love dulcimers, I have pins and stickers that are actually an exact replica of my dulcimer. This is Epithet. Thank you so much for having me.
Orange cones on Harmon Street, scaffolding in the summer heat, a stop and stare, a sidewalk glare, attention to ignore, a power trip, an ugly lip that I did not ask for. Well, here comes another epithet from a man that I have never met. I hear it come and go. All at once I'm reduced to an epithet made to feel like this is what I get, like I'm putting on a show, as if they ever even know. Uptown nights in divey bars, just a few lewd comments and unseen scars, a patriarchal fantasy has come to take its place. I turn around and tell him to shut up for his own sake. Well, here comes another epithet from a man that I have never met. I hear it come and go. All at once I'm reduced to an epithet made to feel like this is what I get, like I'm putting on a show, as if they ever even know. But it's fine, I hear it come and go.
Thank you so much.
That's Halena Hallberg. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.